420. 120.
Excuse me.
Hey. Hey, it's the boys, the most lovable podcast, PSNBS, episode 120. Shout out to all the listeners, shout out to all the YouTubers, shout out to all the patrons, man, shout out to all the Kingdom Hearts players. If you haven't already, go show support, subscribe, comment, and like this episode.
You want to play
And of course,
games,
follow us at
motherfucker?
PSNBSPOD. And today, we're going to be talking about some gaming and, of
Yep.
course, some BS.
Of course.
But before all that, go ahead and play that Biggs intro, man.
Oh, that's right. We got to get that up first before we do anything.
What's good, y'all? You already know. It's your boy Biggs. Most lovable
Kingdom
one
Hearts
crew.
coming out,
You already
Biggs.
hear this voice
It's
get full
coming
of voice,
again.
stomach, your boy voice. All right, now let's get it.
Again.
Let's get it.
Would have thought.
You know, it says Kingdom Hearts 4, but it's probably like 37.
37.2.7.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna get into it. It's on,
Remix
it's on the
3.8
docket. It's on the
HD
docket.
K.
It brought a smile to my face, man. It's on the docket, so we'll talk about it a little later. But before we get into all that, let me see what my guys at the table been into, man.
Ooh.
Yo, Steels, what's good, man?
What's goody? Steel 682. Resident PlayStation fanboy in the studio.
Yes, Biggs.
The most lovable Xbox hater.
The most
lovable
lovable
Xbox hater.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
That's a long title. Put that on a shirt.
Front and back.
That's a JRPG title.
It's gonna be one sentence. Going
Yeah,
from
one
the front to the
sentence
back.
all the way around.
That might be pretty dope. Never seen that before.
Most lovable.
Like a shirt that goes
That
all
just
the way
goes
around.
all the way around.
But it's a sentence.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's tough.
Shh, damn it! You just
Merch,
gave it away. That
season
shit gonna
2.
be in someone's store somewhere.
merch season 2 coming soon, man.
It's season
Yeah.
2 merch.
Season
that.
2 merch.
I like that idea though.
What I've been up to, man. This has been a crazy weekend. I don't know. So many ups and downs this weekend. Like, I purchased a vehicle this weekend.
Yo,
You
in
know,
the Discord,
Trav,
you know.
you looking like you should have got a large.
trust I'm gonna get that. Trust I'm gonna get into that in the BS. But usually when you buy a vehicle, like it's a good time, right?
Yeah.
You should be happy and like, oh, it's a good thing.
Yeah. I got my first vehicle. I was pretty lit.
Not when you get in that room, you got to sign all them papers. I hate that part. That's
mean-
the
I mean-
weakest part ever. I'm like, bruh, you know my signature. Sign this one. Sign that one.
Yeah.
And they
Sign
gotta
that.
slam it too. They going
Yeah.
Oh,
and then they ripping the
yes.
paper.
Yeah,
Here's your copy. Here's my stack.
I mean,
What the fuck?
it's a little
Give me
different.
my Gap insurance and let me get up out of here, man.
Yeah, as I said, we'll get into that more in the BS. Cause trust, I got this whole little thing
All right.
on how bad this weekend has been so far.
Oh shit.
Yeah, hopefully today, relaxed day, nothing goes awry.
For sure.
Gaming wise, Tiny Tina, it's out of here.
Oh, you done?
Credits rolled.
No.
Well,
Already?
you're never done with Borderlands. It's endgame
Oh
time.
yeah,
baby.
that's right.
It's
I was gonna
endgame.
say because DLC dropping what in June or eight?
They're planning 4 DLCs.
yeah.
So
Alright.
and we finished the game, and Edwin went, "All right, where's that first DLC?"
Did y'all even Google? I'm pretty sure it's already out. Like
I think
when,
it
it's
comes out
come, when
pretty
they
soon.
The new
start.
It's out pretty
DLC.
soon.
I don't know.
Usually it's like a month or two after release.
I was
So-
pretty sure it comes out pretty soon.
So if it came out beginning of April, did it come out beginning of April or end of March?
No, it was like 25th, so it was like closer to the end.
So end of March.
It's only been
So
like
that-
2 or 3 weeks.
So you probably got May.
But
I would say May.
Yeah.
They
end
have
of
to
May.
drop it soon because the deluxe came with the season's pass. So.
No. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
given. But you know,
Yeah.
Maybe
Borderlands when they start rolling
But
out, they roll out.
It's the game's amazing, man.
It is,
Bro.
man.
The people
Can you-
that write that.
Can you still go back and like run
Oh,
side
yeah.
quests and shit?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure you just did
We
main
did
shit.
no. We've probably done 90% of the side quests too.
Oh, so y'all really popped
Yeah.
the. You better go see how to get that plaid.
I might have to.
You might be
might
in
have
the.
to.
That might be
You
a-
might be in
Well,
a
I
good
know.
area to just.
So right now, I'm on myth ranked because I maxed out at 40, and I'm probably myth ranked like 15 or 20 by now. But there's also chaos levels, so I got to figure out how to get into the chaos levels. I'm assuming that's like because in Borderlands, if
shit.
you know, there's pluses. You have
Yeah.
the max cap, and then there's like plus levels.
Right.
So right now I got to get into the plus levels to max out. Yeah, you can flip weapons.
Yeah.
There's a area in the blacksmith where you can re-roll perks on weapons and stuff like that. So I just opened that up. I gotta get Edwin to 40. He's like right there. It's like that he can start properly grinding. Because Borderlands, it's weird though because I complain about it in Destiny the way it got, but Borderlands does it differently. You don't really need the grind. You can't grind, not even need, until you max out all the way. Because if you find the best gun in the game at level 39, it's garbage in endgame. Because you have to find that weapon max out on the highest level.
Right.
You know, which in Borderlands is called, what is it fucking called? Vault Hunter, True Vault Hunter mode.
Oh, the Vault Hunter.
So you got regular mode, True Vault Hunter mode, and then you have, you know, over the 10 power over or some shit like that. Like there's different levels. It's fucking crazy. So eventually you have to just max out before you really go farming for stuff. But I don't know. It's very enjoyable. It's so worth it. Get it. Don't sleep on it. You know, It's still Borderlands, but it's a little different. The multi,
in a good way.
The multi-classing gives you even more customability in the sense of you can create more types of characters.
Do you think moving forward when they get back to the Borderlands saga, if you want to say the main games or whatever, because this is like a little spin-off.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to implement some of these custom shit, like instead of just having main characters that you select from, 4 or 5 main characters, they might just have, hey, here's 4 or 5 main characters, but you also can create your own?
That'd be kind of broken if they brought these characters that you can make into other Borderlands.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I think what
I'm saying,
I
like,
think what they
you know,
can
like
do is
you know, you
to
can
do
make your
the cross-classing.
your physical appearance, like that's never been really a thing,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you literally have to go with this guy, and whatever his swag is, that's what you kind of got to rock with.
Just change the.
And this one is more interesting to me because I'm like, you know, I'm a big like 2K fan. I love the customization. Any game
Bro,
that has
you should see
customization,
what my dude looks like right now.
Tony Hawk, any game like that, I'm on that.
You should see what my dude looks like around. He practically has like lightning pants on and shit. Like it's fucking crazy what my dude looks like.
Right.
But I think what you're saying is, or what would work is letting you cross, because it sucks when you're like, this is the guy I picked, but I could only be him the whole time. And the whole time you're playing him, you're unlocking stuff for that character, but you're like, I can't use that.
Right.
And here, because they did the cross classing, you can still use the item now. It's not, the items aren't character specific.
Right.
You can put it on because they have some attributes you can use.
Right.
So it depends. Like right now, I'm looking for Graveborn and Clawbringer stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard to find that combo. But
I agree. For mine too.
You could definitely. What if you could be a Gunzerker and a Commando, or an Assassin and a Gunzerker?
Yeah.
Combined in regular Borderlands, like that crazy. Makes it more open to. Well, I need the grind for this because this is, I want to meld these two together. I think if they can finesse that into Borderlands, that would make it a lot more. Instead of you don't think the Borderlands core fans will be pissed at that? Or? No, because people are loving it.
Okay. In a way, they would. Yeah, I was.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like this was kind of like a let's try something out, but let's not make it into the main game. It part of our main. And if they like it, then we'll implement it into the main thing. And again, you know how every year. It seems like games have the theme. Remember we talked about that? Yeah. Battle Royale theme, you know, RPG theme, looters theme. Yeah. I've noticed a theme this year so far. I don't know if you guys noticed it. You probably have. Well, obviously so far it's been nothing but RPG, main mission, side mission, roguelike shit. But I've looked a little bit deeper because I played Dying Light, I've played Horizon Forbidden West, and now I've played Wonderlands. And the one thing that all 3 of those games have in 100% common, all the side quests hold up, if not have more of an impact than the story mode itself. Because a lot of people were like, don't give us side quests if they're going to be fetch missions and fillers.
Yeah. I enjoyed, and I don't go side quest hunting Me and my cousin didn't go forward until we knocked out all the side quests in certain areas. I've never, again, I said this with Horizon. I played Horizon differently. I played this one differently too. Why? Because the game kept me wanting to do that.
Right.
You know? Did I tell y'all the one mission with the dude with the broomstick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he jumped off the
cliff?
Yeah.
3 days later, I'm in Overworld where I went back to that area.
Yeah.
He was on the ground.
Yeah, you said, and you took the, I think, money off of him.
Yeah. Well,
Robbed
I told Edwin that, and I didn't tell him anything. I'm like, oh, come here, I want you to look. I didn't say anything. He just walked over. He's like, what the hell? What the hell is this guy doing there? What? Wait a minute.
That buddy?
Is that the dude that jumped? And I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy because Cyberpunk does the same thing. There's a certain, I don't want to get no spoilers, but there's a certain cutscene that happens. Somebody dies. They don't really tell you the location, but it's a location. Yeah. You can literally go back to that location, take the gun off that person, and that gun is like an OP 1,000 round.
How the hell did
pistol.
they die if they got the good gun?
Well, because they was somebody had a better gun.
Someone had a better gun.
Somebody had a better gun.
Hey, no, they called him sleeping.
Yeah, they called him lagging.
Yeah.
Lagging like the Wi-Fi.
Even the narrative, the dialogue, man, like Gearbox is savage.
Yeah.
There's one part where what we're playing through, right? And you have to listen to everything talking to you because everything has a purpose. And the one guy's like, blah, 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 blah. It'd be cool if we had a game, this and that, some. And then the guy goes, wait, a game about superheroes who are plumbers? No one will ever play that freaking game. And I went,
it's Mario.
Holy shit. They just talk shit on Mario.
They talk shit about Mortal Kombat.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, they've been on
the Mortal Kombat one about the Elder Gods?
No.
Yeah, if you get in the main hub, they're like, something, the Elder Gods. Yeah, but we don't like them.
Yo, they don't.
Yeah, they go in there.
Yeah,
so what else have you got into?
Bro, that's, I mean.
I know Saturday, I know you was on that a lot, I think. Right?
Oh, yeah. Borderlands a lot. Very, very, very little 2K.
Any cinema?
Moon Knight?
Yeah,
I mean, we're caught up on Moon Knight.
Caught up on that. Not caught up on Halo. Sorry.
I didn't
have watched anything, any TV.
This weekend hasn't been much TV. During the week, we watch our normal drag racing shows and our normal shows. When we get to the BS, I'll get into the what else.
All right. But Dan, what's good?
What's up?
Get up.
This
man drinking ginger ale.
Man, I'm
looking like
tired, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
She got you like that?
Weekend. Nah, I wasn't with Shorty this weekend.
Okay, y'all made it official? Yeah?
No, hell no.
Don't say hell no. She might listen to this, bro.
No. We talked. We good.
So y'all got understandings.
Yeah. We in a great space.
Oh, okay, great space.
Friends
shout
with
out to her.
benefits. That's how we do.
Slow and steady wins the race, y'all.
Exactly. No, factual.
Yeah.
Don't rush into nothing crazy. It's
steady wins.
But hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes.
If you and Shorty can make it through the summer without no titles,
hey man,
she might be the one.
Hey,
I'm just saying because that's when temptation comes out.
I haven't had temptation since I
don't worry because like I said, the summer comes out, the heat comes out.
Wait,
and you know what equals after that.
Today's the 10th, right?
Today is
the 10th. Yeah, yesterday was the 9th.
Yeah, today's the 10th.
Why?
I'm thinking of the date. So it's the 11th through the 20th.
We good though. Slow and steady wins the race.
All right, man. Congrats, man.
But what I've been on? I've been on Tiny Tina as well.
Not as much.
I'm at Endgame.
Where you been? Oh, you are at Endgame? Yeah. So you rolled the credits too?
No. I'm at Endgame. Like I'm on chapter 10, chapter 9.
You on the tail end of the story.
Yeah,
You're in that
Endgame.
Endgame is like credits roll.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Endgame is credits roll, and now you're farming, hunting.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
because there's 11 chapters.
You're on the tail end of the story.
Yeah, I'm at the end of the game, I guess.
Yeah, he's getting close.
I'm gonna finish it probably today.
Oh, so you gonna get on? Because Judd been asking when you gonna get on, when you gonna get in the chat.
I was off the grid. I was on, but I was appearing offline.
He ghost mode.
Shit. Yeah, I was on Lexx shit.
You on Lexx shit, heavy.
So, cause it's hard to deny. It's hard when you get the invite and then you're already doing something. I don't like to just be like ignore people. So I rather them just.
That's
think
fine.
I'm not all.
Just let niggas at least communication, man.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, Judd, I'm doing this.
Oh, not Judd. No. This some. I got some others.
Judd feel like you.
No.
Abandoning the niggas.
No, I'm hiding from.
Wow.
I'm hiding from other folk.
Damn, who? No,
you gonna talk about Hoop is part of my Tiny Tina crew.
He on that too?
Yeah. Hoop and my boy Izzy.
Yeah, they got a little clan.
If you see
So
them
that's
on,
what he been.
Yeah,
At first he started with me and Ed doing. He's like, nah.
But he said that though. He said when the first come when he said that Friday comes, we all getting it.
I'm gonna be on there. So we close to the end. Other than that, honestly, I haven't touched a video game other than Tiny Tina.
Yeah, because you busy, bro.
Because I was, outside of work and I had caught a little cold that I just recently got over. So
we hope
I wasn't really too locked into that. And then I watched in cinema side. I watched the is it King Richard? Is that the name of it?
Oh yeah, with Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
I watched that yesterday with my.
How'd you like that?
It was good. It was good. I didn't.
It's
know.
on HBO Max. I definitely got to press play on it.
Yeah, I didn't know the story.
I've been watching a lot of wrestling documentaries. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that
was, man, they good.
That was pretty good.
You watch like the old WCW Rise and Fall?
No, I watched the making of the Stunner. And then,
I didn't even know that was one.
Yeah, I didn't know
the introduction of Stone Cold.
Oh yeah,
how he became. Those are short ones.
Yeah,
because I was actually looking for old school like Attitude Era.
Yeah,
stuff, but they only have like episode 3, episode 9. Like you can't just watch it start to finish. At least I haven't found it yet.
You know what? There's one that's called the Monday Night Wars. That's what you need to watch. The Monday Night Wars, and it's like episodic, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, blah blah blah. So I'll show.
They still have the network, the WWE network.
It's all on Peacock. It's all on Peacock.
Okay.
Well, go ahead, man.
I watched that, and honestly, that's really been it. Real cut dry for me this week.
You know me, man. The Almighty. This week, did a little Universal Studios Hours of Adventure. You know, we'll talk about that a little later. Help my mom clean out a garage. That's self-explanatory. You know how that goes.
Yeah. That could have been. Who knows?
Right. On the gaming side, Real 2K, GTA. I'm on my solo heist. What is it called? KO Perico heist, whatever. When you go on the island, I finally figured out the science behind it, because it's one of those heists where you can do it with one person or you can do it with 4 people or whatever. But it's so many different ways you can attack this heist. Like you can go in guns blazing, you go in there sneaking. But you got to do certain, like they give you like a bunch of options of setup missions, but you don't have to do them all. They're all optionals. So like you can do a setup missions for body armor, but if you know you're going to sneak and geek, you don't need the body armor. So skip that. If you're going to do if you're going to cut the gate, it's like you want to blow up this gate or you want to cut the gate. You know, if you're sneaking, go ahead, do the mission and cut the gate. You know, so it's a lot of that, and you get 1 meal every time. You do that shit by yourself, you get 1 meal every time. So at bare minimum. But on the island, you can hit the main heist. After the main heist, it's like you got 2 options. You can dip off the island as fast as you can, or you could go to other camps and rob them for gold and cocaine.
Get more loot.
Yeah, so you can literally jump off the gate with 2 mil if you really about it. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm on
like
that.
High reward type thing?
Right.
Okay.
Because if you die,
it's cool.
Yeah. You
gotta start over?
Not all the way over. Checkpoint. It's a checkpoint.
Okay.
It's a checkpoint.
All right.
It's not too savage to you.
Okay.
Show cinema side, Moon Knight. Didn't really watch nothing too crazy. I've been out of the house this whole weekend, so I haven't been in front of the TV. But last night, my girl was in the bed and she put on Netflix. And, you know, I'm like half asleep. I'm trying to sleep because I know I got to record this morning. Yeah. So she puts on Ultimatum on Netflix. I don't know if y'all heard of that show.
Yeah.
It's a reality show where people bring their significant others that they gave that ultimatum. Either we get married or this relationship is over with. And they bring them to the table with other couples that's on the same level and say, hey, y'all pick somebody that y'all like in the room and see if maybe you not really on that person. Maybe so pretty much you bring your significant other to go date other people to see if to see if
it's
you
real.
to see if it's real.
That's crazy.
So you seeing people in there like sitting at the table like, oh, you know what I'm saying, going crazy, like it's going crazy.
I don't know how people do stuff like that, man.
But like me and my girl say it's all cap. Because
it gotta be.
Because most of those relationships that they giving ultimatums for, I'm talking about, I think the most lengthiest one was like 2 years. I said, fam, 2 years? Y'all giving ultimatums.
What?
Ultimatums at 2 years.
Wow,
That sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy. But I mean, these folks probably bigger. I mean, older. So I mean, it is what it is. But at the same time, like, man, y'all wilding. So they
just said slow and
so they
steady
over there
on the race,
playing.
bro.
So they get to the table, right? This shit funny, right? So they get to the table. And it's time for them to choose. Are they gonna rock out with their significant other, or they gonna do 2 to 3 weeks with a stranger, living together, playing house with a whole nother person? I'm talking about sharing a bed and all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit start getting, the first person get up and like, hey, I love you, but I'm gonna go rock with this new girl right
That
here.
sounds crazy.
So girls start crying, shit getting crazy. So one of the dudes is like, he's starting to stress because somebody talking about his wife, like, man, she's so beautiful, man. I can't wait to take her down and all this shit. So Buddy said, no, I can't do this anymore. Screw this. I know you don't want to have babies, and I know I want to have babies, but I'll let it all go for you. Let's just get married. Let's do it. He's like, I can't see myself with that. Yeah, he's like, he was not risking it, bro.
Yeah,
so everybody at the table like, bro, that's cap. That's cap. Because some people had like little issues. Like some people was like, I'm scared of moving with my significant other.
Yeah.
They actually had a real issue.
Yes.
One person wants to have kids. The other person doesn't want to have kids. That's a major issue.
Yeah, that's a real problem.
That's a real problem. He talking about, well, you are my family. You are enough. I said, fam, yeah, right now because you're at this table.
Yeah.
But once y'all get back home and you start going to parks and seeing kids and this, that, and third, it's gonna be a whole nother shit. So I'm like, bro, I said, dude got scared. He did not want his girl to get, because the dude that was whining and dining her was like some smooth ass $1 million.
Of course he was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was one of them dudes, and dude was just a regular degular.
Right.
And his girl was one of them magazine covers.
Oh my
and he was like, man, I can't wait. You know, he's like, I ain't even he's like, I'm on the same level. I don't even think I really want kids like that. He was telling her he was on the same level as her. I don't really think I want kids like that. I want to be young. I want to be adventurous. I want to just dip out when I want to dip out.
Yeah.
But he said, oh, shit.
She would have walked out of those 3 weeks with kids.
Yeah. And then when Buddy proposed, other Buddy was like, he started calling that shit cap off top. He like, 4 days? Jeez. 4 days you was with me. You was with me. God. She's like, but I was with him for 2 years.
What's it called?
Ultimatum.
It should be called toxic.
That shit toxic as shit. So then they get back to the houses, right? They get to the little condos and they over there talking about we gonna share the bed tonight. So here go one of the chicks. It feels weird because it feels like we're cheating, but we all agreed to it.
Oh my god!
I said, hold on, this ain't nothing new. Yeah. This is some swinger shit. Yeah. I know what this is.
You was watching the day in the life
of a swinger.
Yeah. That was just
swinger.
That's what that shit was called.
But yeah, man, that was all fugazi, man. I'm not watching that show no more, man. That sounds
talking about I love you, but I'm gonna go with this girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with old girl.
Nah.
He's like, I never said I loved you to somebody so fast. How you gonna tell somebody you love them in front of your old girl?
Not the kids though.
Wow.
He said, nah, not the kids. I'm gonna marry you right now. What's up?
Yeah, he dropped everything. Like he ran over to the other side of the table. He like, baby, I got clarity now.
Nah.
The show ain't even started yet. Y'all supposed to live with other people for 4 or 5 weeks. He jumped the gun. Cause he's supposed to do 4 or 5 weeks, and then after that, you're supposed to choose. Are you gonna leave with who you came with, or you just gonna ride out to the sunset by yourself?
Jeez.
So he said, fuck all that 4-week shit because Cody gonna knock my wife off in night 2 in the house.
And probably get pregnant.
And probably get her pregnant. She didn't want a baby till she got with Cody.
Yeah.
I seen that happen before.
Yeah. He got the money. We got babies now.
Right. Because low key, sometimes that be the thing.
Yeah.
We can talk about it. Sometimes females don't even want the child because the man can't pull their weight.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Maybe the woman ain't pulling her weight. Like, she can't even take care of a goldfish. Bring a child, you can kill the goldfish.
Right.
Yeah.
We had 3 goldfish. They all 2 days.
Right.
Yeah.
You got nothing else to do.
Yeah, got nothing better else to do. And the goldfish still done.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Netflix going crazy. Netflix is trying to get into the realm of MTV, and I can see it already. But they going toxic with it. This is real.
That's what people
This show
like.
toxic as hell. I started feeling triggered. I was like, hold on, because my girl playing this shit, and if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, fam.
My wife watches all that shit.
I said, is my girl trying to get? I said after the shit play, I said, you trying to give me an ultimatum?
Yeah.
You trying to play them kind of games?
Yeah, my wife watches
She's like,
all that.
shit, nah, I'll kill
Love
somebody
Island,
up in there.
some Love Island and all the other bullshit.
Love Island and all that. Yeah.
They bring all your exes and stuff like that. And
Oh, there's more toxic shows like that?
bro, yeah,
They bring in exes?
Love
Oh
Island.
no, my girl watched the show. They ex on the beach. The exes would swim up to the
Exes
swim on
is
the beach
another one.
and show up. I'm here.
Yeah,
Who you in here
How
screwing?
much money you get to be on these shows? I'm about to
I
getting
mean,
paid the cap.
for some of them, they
might get money.
10, 15.
Yeah, 'cause they got that draw.
20,000 and up.
Because when it comes to reality shows, I can see that there's some people that got like a draw. Like my girl's like, this guy's been on this show, and this show.
Yeah.
I'm like, so he hopping from reality show to reality show to reality show.
Yeah. That's where a lot of the
How do you do
lot of the contestants in the MTV The Challenge
Right,
me and
right.
my wife watch. Before it was Road Rules, Real World only.
That was in my days.
Now there's
You was in a V- you was
Real
in an
World
RV
UK,
or you was in the house.
Real World UK. You got Big Brother people. You got people from Love Island. You got
Yeah.
people from fucking Temptation Island.
Survivor.
Yeah, Survivor's on there now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they're
yeah.
taking all these people coming over, and then it's crazy because we'll watch an episode, and then my wife will be like, "Oh, he was on that episode of Survivor," and then she'll go watch that season.
All right, quick question, and then we'll move on. If you had to pick one reality show you would be on, what reality show would it be? And it could be a game show too. It doesn't have to even be a reality show. Go ahead.
Like of all time ever?
Which show? If you had to sign up right now, they said you got to be on one reality show
Oh, so it's now.
right now. It does. No. It could be an old show that don't even play no more. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Guts. Nickelodeon Guts.
Really?
I always wanted to be on that show.
All right. What
I would
about
do
you?
the Family Feud, bro.
Or
Family Feud?
Legend of the Hidden
I
Temple.
would hop on
Those were the
Family
2 shows I always wanted to do
Right.
as a
With
kid
Steve Harvey,
growing
hop
up.
on
There's one that I currently still would like to do
Flavor Flav.
with my significant other, and that would be The Amazing Race.
Oh yes,
I would definitely want to do The Amazing Race.
I watched a little bit of that, but my wife was that or the food truck one, Food Truck Worlds. It's the same
damn.
shit as Amazing Race,
Really?
but with food trucks. And they go around state to state, and they're like, "All right, well, we're done here. So the first team that gets to Dallas, Texas, and they're in like New York,
Yeah.
you know, you can pick your location or this or that or blah blah." And then they have
They got to set up their own food trucks.
They got to
and
go
sell and bust.
find their own areas, sell a certain amount of food, and then they give them like challenges. You got to incorporate this type of food, or you can only spend this
That's
much
dope.
money.
I'm gonna have to look into
and
that.
stuff like that.
But
Yeah, it's
Amazing-
actually, and then the winner gets to keep their food truck. So they're all given a food truck.
Oh, so they're
It's
waiting.
themed out for them. They
Right.
make up their own menu.
Right.
But then at the end of the show, you get a contract.
I bet you better look into this.
You get like $50,000 or whatever to fully start it, and you get
Right.
to keep the truck.
Damn. Yeah, Amazing Races for me, man. I definitely want to catch them flights. You know, sneak into the other. Hey, Delta, what y'all got, man? Y'all got a red eye?
That's exactly how
What was
Food
that
Truck
other game?
Wars
Hip-Hop
is.
Squares?
Hip Hop Squares, yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrity Squares or
Celebrity
whatever.
Squares or something. That's
Yeah, it
pretty
used to be Hollywood Squares.
Hollywood Square, yeah.
but-
And then they turned into Hip Hop
dope.
Squares.
Turning into hood shit.
Yeah. With T.I. in them.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into some BS, man.
Yes.
What you got?
This weekend, man. It's been a roller coaster of emotions.
No game of the week. I'm sorry. Nobody bought Legos Star Wars. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we're all on old shit.
Yeah.
By old, I mean just last week.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into extensive
weeds,
details and
right.
stuff like that. But so on Friday, we purchased a vehicle. I've been needing, having a car, an extra car.
Right. I think you mentioned this a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. So we got a brand new 2022 Subaru Outback. So now, you know,
Now he can go out back.
got 2 Subarus. Well, I mean, I'm not going to answer that.
I'm talking about the woods.
That's
You like
just
you can
so-
take it off road.
Yeah, but if I said that shit, someone would be like, "Where's the pause in that statement? No one's gonna pause that."
yeah. You right.
So, my wife gets off of work early. I go pick her up. It's exciting. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
the car's there. I can't wait. We've been waiting for this. Let's go. We're waiting 2 or 3 months. We go to the dealership. I already know there's gonna be finagling. Right?
course.
There's always.
You sure you don't want the
You know.
Change your life
super
pack?
backpack.
Yeah.
So let's start off by starting here.
All right.
I show up and the car's already almost $3,000 more than what we talked.
Wait a minute.
$2,500 more
Why?
than what we talked. So when I put the $500 down, I wanted to order a base model, 26 grand. That wouldn't come till July. They said, hey, we have this car coming in. It's premium, but not all the way premium because it doesn't have the top 3 premium.
So it's
things.
in the mid. It's in the mid.
So it's considered like a base plus.
Right.
I guess you can look at it easiest. He said it's only $1,100 more than the base one you were going to get.
Okay. That's not bad.
But every car has a $1,700 delivery fee. No matter what, from where, it doesn't matter. Chevy,
Yeah.
Toyota, whatever.
It comes with it.
That's every single car, use, lease, finance, it don't matter. When it comes from factory
paying
to
the gas.
dealer, you're paying $1,700. So I was like, all right, cool. So that brings it up to 28.2. He goes, we got this one coming in. It's only $1,100 more. Do you want that? I go, all right, now we're at 29.3. Sure. Put my $500 in that. I'd rather wait 2 months than 5 months.
Right. Of course. Makes sense.
Leading up to then, no communication, no callbacks. I left messages.
No updates.
I called the place to have to talk to him. I have friends that work there. I've contacted them to get me information on the car.
And I bet you they got you more information than anybody else.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
And so it was supposed to be delivered the 29th. It got pushed back to the 5th. Didn't show up till the 7th.
I'm livid.
Which was
Right?
Friday.
Which was
They don't even know
Thursday.
my car situation. I could be walking on the street right now.
So Friday we went to go get the car. 32,000 is what the paper says.
But you said
31.8. 31.8.
But it was supposed to be 20.
But it's supposed to be 29.2.
Right.
29.3. So I'm like, I've asked you 3 times in the last month if the price has changed. You said no, it's exactly what we talked last time. And here it is, almost $2,500 more.
Hey, for our young listeners, man, this is some gems right here.
Yeah.
That y'all listening to. This is some
Yeah,
adulting.
don't go to a deal. Just remember one thing. I'm going to give you one thing of advice. I've said this before. When you go to a dealership, don't settle. Don't listen
Yes.
to them. You have all the power.
Yes.
You're the one with the money.
Yes.
You demand shit.
Yes.
Even if you need a car, threaten to leave.
Yeah.
Remember
No,
I just said
leave.
that. Well, that's next case. Remember I said that because I'm going to get to that in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I go, well, how come it's this much? Oh, because of this and then taxes and then, $1,000 dealer fee. I'm like, I was never told that.
Right.
Right.
I was told $1,100 more. And I said, how come it's this much when I'm ordering it at this much? There's a delivery fee. Okay, I accepted that because I
Right.
was told that up front.
Right.
How come it's this much? Oh, because there's this and then this and then this. And then they
All
threw in this little bug guard and this stuff. And I'm like, well, I didn't ask
the
for
bug
that
guard.
shit.
Take the shit off.
I didn't ask for that shit. I said I wanted a base model, and you said this car's coming in, and this is the price. That's what I'm expecting.
Right.
They brought me my first sheet. Always remember, when they bring you out that sheet of how much you're gonna pay, there's at least 6 more behind
Yep.
that.
For sure. Facts.
All right?
Facts.
Don't settle. I'm telling you, when you go to buy a car, don't settle. My wife is horrible at this. She just walks away because she knows I'm gonna handle it.
They
And
got
it's
the
funny
sheet with the
because
gap insurance, without the gap insurance, with this warranty, without the warranty.
let me push forward a little bit because I just brought up my wife. She was gone for a little bit. She was handling some business work too because she left work early.
Okay.
She showed up right at it. I was like, you can give me my damn money back and we gonna ride out. She just turned around and walked the other direction.
Jeez.
Oh, she knew Bobby Knight was in
She
full
already
effect.
knew. She already knew I was about to go
She
to
saw
Eureka.
this
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby.
red.
Yeah. Yeah. So she was like, whoop. The little baby come running down the hallway,
Yeah.
turn around, and keep going. That's what she did. She went to put her water down. And nope, this is the wrong time. So they bring me a sheet, and I go, "What is this?" Oh, that's what it's gonna be. And I go, "No, it's not." I'm like, I'm not putting down this much money to spend that much per month.
Right.
Oh, but once we run the numbers and this and that, and I go, so these numbers aren't real? No. I said, so then why am I looking at this?
Right.
I don't want to see no fake numbers. Bring
Give
me
me
the real numbers.
Yeah. Tell me what.
Oh, but this is just a preliminary. I'm like, no,
Well,
no
fuck it.
preliminary. Give me the real numbers because if these are the real numbers,
You ain't
I'm
getting
walking.
shit.
right.
Yeah.
Go, they bring back another sheet, and I go, so these are the real numbers. Well, when we look for the license plate,
Oh my
if you
God.
find one, it'll be a little bit less, and this is. But that's
If you
kind of
find-
yeah, because some people have old license plates that
They swap over.
that expired,
Uh-huh.
but it's still technically under your name. You just can't use them. But if you buy a car, they can pull that old license plate
Yeah.
and replace it with a new one. Then you don't pay license fee or tag fee when you buy a car.
Yeah.
So I had three tags that expired. So that saved me $400. So he's like,
Nice.
oh well, now that comes down to this and this and that. And so they come back with another sheet, and I go, so I got to still put down that much to spend that much? Nah. And they're like, yeah, this is the best we can do. And I go, well, then I guess you're just going to have to give me my $500 deposit, and I'm going to go ride out to the next dealership up the road. Thank you for
Thanks
nothing.
for your time.
Thanks for nothing.
Right.
He goes, really? I go, yeah. Clearly, I'm not spending that much.
Right.
I'm not killing my bank that much to pay this much a month. I'm sorry.
Right.
And then the finance guy comes out, oh, but what you're asking is impossible. You're trying to buy too much of a car
I came in here
that you could afford.
I
didn't ask for that.
I didn't ask for this shit. I didn't ask for this premium plus. I asked for.
And then that's when I told him, I'm like, listen, this car is $2,500 more than I was told it was coming in now. And he said, well, what is that? And with the salesman standing there, I said, he never called me. I had to call for my own information.
Right.
He never kept in touch. And this was his exact words. It's only $1,100 more. Oh, well, he didn't tell you about the dealer fee? No, he didn't.
He doesn't work there anymore.
He didn't tell me nothing about no dealer fee. He didn't say that there'd be after taxes.
Yeah.
I figure I know tax and title at the end.
When you ask
but
for
I didn't
a
know there
price,
was gonna be
it's-
delivery taxes.
It's like,
know the price.
what's the price of me driving this shit off the lot? Don't tell me the post.
Well, no. First, they have to give you like what the car's gonna cost, but then
Right.
if you add warranty or
Gap
gap
and all
and all
that
that
shit.
shit,
Yeah,
it's
right.
gonna get more. But
Right.
what's my bottom line for the car? I know there's extra.
Right.
What's the
What am
bottom
I
line?
paying for the
That
car?
means tax and title. You've been here. People have been selling cars for how many years?
Eons.
You got to know what average
Right.
tax and
And
title
nowadays,
is.
dealer fees, that shit low key out the window. They literally getting rid of that shit, or that shit literally.
Well, I mean, I'm shocked it's only 1,000 because a lot of places are going 5, 6, sometimes 10,000 over MSRP.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They starting to get rid of that shit. Like
Yeah.
now,
Well,
like
Subaru
when
put
I
out
went
a
to
quote.
Nissan,
Subaru put out a quote. They're like, y'all need to stop charging that much. Well, that's not how we do business with our customers.
right? Literally, like if you order your shit online, like now you can go order your shit online. Go to Nissan.com. This is what I want. Boom, boom. Go to the thing, test drive it, and ride out. No dealer fees. You know what I'm saying? Like some places are like,
Well, yeah,
on
that's
that.
MSRP. That means they're
Right.
selling them at MSRP.
Right.
So basically, we battled back and forth 3 or 4 times, and then he brought me the one sheet, and I'm like, you know what? Obviously, this ain't gonna work out. Just give me my $500. I'm gonna roll
Y'all
out.
found a new sucker.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, let me go talk to Joe about cutting you the check back.
Joe.
And
And we'll get you out of here.
thank you for trying, or whatever he said. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right,
Right.
cool. And that was the moment my wife walked up and of course, he comes back with one more sheet.
Paper. Yep. I knew it.
Deal or no deal.
There's always
This
another
deal
sheet.
or no deal with the
And
red
he's
button.
like, this is our bottom line, which it wasn't
It wasn't.
because
They're
I
just
got
saying
it
that.
more.
All right, let's see.
And I looked at the numbers and I go, okay, this is something me and my wife could actually discuss
and
and
see.
figure out. Do you want to drop that much money to pay this that we're comfortable with? Or do you want to actually save $2,500 today?
Yeah.
And do you think we can pay this much? You know, at least now we can fucking finagle.
Right, we're somewhere.
Right, now
we're,
we're
on the
somewhere-
we're in the same book at least.
At
Not on the
least,
same
yeah,
page.
yeah. You might be at the end and I'm at the beginning still, but at least we're in the same
It's
same
in the
boat.
yellow now. It's in
Same
the
boat.
yellow.
Yeah, you're upper deck, I'm lower deck, whatever you want to look at it.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, let's roll with this. They did some shit. That's where they found my license tag. That came down some money. They were able to come down some money. We went to the finance office finally because I know that's where I needed to go.
Right, that's the main.
But I don't know why they do that. They make you do all the waiting and the bullshit and getting
In the
all
lobby
mad
and
and
shit.
stuff like that.
And then you bring it in
because
the
then you go to
office.
the office and
It's
it's
a whole
like,
nother game.
well, he's like, I could do this, and like he finessed some shit. So I'm gonna tell you this: the original quote, the original offer was $7,500 down.
Huh?
Okay, $500 a month.
Huh?
With no warranty,
No
gap.
gap. Oh, you crazy as shit.
That's just take the car off the lot.
and love your
That
life.
was the first page
What
they
they think
gave
you was
me.
a rapper?
Okay.
They thought he was a
So-
SoundCloud rapper.
By the time we got into
in
the
the hell,
financing office,
Right.
it got down to $7,500 with gap and regular insurance for 3 something.
Oh, okay.
no, it wasn't 3 something.
Higher?
It was like $390.
Okay.
Almost 4. Okay.
So almost 4.
But or we could have did $5,000 down, so now we're saving $2,000,
Right.
and it was only like $12 more a month. You know, but then we finessed a little bit. Long story short,
Yeah.
I only wound up putting down $4,500, so I saved almost $3,000 of what we were gonna drop originally.
Awesome.
So now we got that money sitting in the bank.
Awesome.
You know, got Gap, got full coverage, 6 year, 100,000 miles, and I'm paying just over $400 a month.
Hey.
And
That
how
sounds
long
like-
did all this take?
It's about
it's
3
all
hours.
day. I was gonna say,
oh, you're there all
that's
day.
good.
It was 3 hours. I mean, that's not my fastest. My W. I mean, that was a swap, but my blue WRX only took an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've been in places.
They bought us lunch.
I was gonna say sometimes I've
That's
been in
what
places.
took long.
You
I
about
mean,
to
I
slap
guess
the hell out of them, so they better
3
do
hours does sound logical because I'm thinking in my head because when I went with my girl to go buy a car,
Oh, when we bought the Kia, it took 2 days.
no, I never had to come back or
No,
whatever.
We never had to come back.
we went
leave and come
late.
back?
Started the negotiation, then had to come back the next day.
See,
but still, it was.
I'm
it was
an
ridiculous.
early bird. I'm getting there. Let's get this shit
Well,
done
while we're
before
on-
lunch so we can go enjoy lunch in the car.
Real quick,
You know what I'm
since
saying?
we're on cars, I wanted to tell you guys. I was driving to work the other day,
Yeah.
and my car gets from A to B. So I'm
Yeah.
looking to upgrade soon, but money, of course, and what I want to get.
Yeah.
So I'm driving, see this red car next to me. I don't pay it no mind because I'm by Florida Mall, so I gotta, what I'm saying? I ain't
Yeah,
trying to,
it can get crazy over there.
yeah. So then it's driving next to me. And I'm staring at it. I never check out cars. I'm not a
Yeah.
car person. And it's like, it's looking at me. I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the car's looking at
You know
him.
what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
I'm like, yeah, what's
That's
up?
not good when you say that.
Yeah, the car looking at me. I'm
As
looking
soon
at
as
it.
that red car, I'm thinking insurance.
And it's
Yeah.
red, right? And I'm like, I wouldn't mess with a red car. I don't want a red car.
Yeah,
So then I started, changing the color with my eyes.
Oh shit.
Now
He was. I fucking.
I was-
He's undressing the
I
car.
was color
He's
banging
undressing the car in traffic.
Yeah, I was color banging the car, man. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, this would look good in
Sheesh.
black. It would look good in white, but I'm too lazy to take care of white cars. So black, you know what I'm saying? So
Black is just as hard,
Yeah,
if
it's
not harder
both.
to take
Really?
care of than
Yeah,
white,
for
because
sure.
you can see every imperfection.
Yeah.
When we're at the dealership, they had a Honda Type R there in the dealer.
It's good to go with, like-
showroom. The whole time I'm sitting, I'm like, Jesus, babe, look at all the orange peel on that car. God, it looks so hideous. It just stands out. It just really stands
Yeah,
out.
it's
in
good
black.
to just get like a. I think you got like a navy blue.
like a gray. What about
It's like
gray?
a dark gray blue, bluish gray.
That like or a champagne.
See, black is good for hiding dirt, so it don't
Right,
look
right,
dirty.
right.
but
But you see all the scratches,
Yep.
all the dents, all the
Okay.
paint imperfections.
Right, 'cause it's
You
so
see
white
that shit so
on
much
there.
easier.
Yeah.
On white, it's easier to hide the scratches.
right,
but
the
But
opposite.
the dirt is
Right,
easier
right,
to
right.
see. So
Yeah,
you got to pick
opposite.
your poison.
Yeah.
So
So the best color I think is like grayish, dark blue, like you said,
Yeah.
blue
the
gray.
Honda Civic Sport.
Yeah, they nice.
Okay.
20. It was either a 2019 or a 2020. I'm not a car
Yeah.
person. But yeah, I looked into it. I'm gonna get with you because I was just listening to everything you just said. I'm
And
complete.
you gotta
rookie.
remember, he got a Subaru like
And that was another thing.
with you. What you talking about a Honda Civic? You can go in there $2,000.
For real? I need y'all to educate me. I don't like I said. I don't know anything.
$250 car payment, $300 car
real?
payment or less.
Well, that depends on
Credit
his
score and
credit
stuff,
and
right?
how
Your
much the
credit
car
gotta
is
be-
worth.
I mean,
I
what,
mean-
you ain't bought. You ain't no
Listen,
debt, right?
listen.
Hey,
All right, well, never
Hey,
mind.
hey, Trav.
My wife is pushing a 840, and I'm pushing a 820.
Right, well,
And I had to finagle.
Well, I took my girl in to get her Nissan. Got her 20. What was it? When did we get it? It was like 2020. So I got her 2019. It was only 1 year old when we got the car. She went up in there at this time when you know what I'm saying? We got her credit up.
Right.
So her credit's in like at this time it's at the low 700s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I already knew we could go in there, and I went in there and I said, hey, because she had told her car,
Right.
her first car. I was like, all right, hey, this is what her car payment was. And that's whatever car y'all gonna put us in, it needs to be this car payment, period. And that's
Right.
the first thing I tell them off the gate.
Okay.
If y'all can go lower than that, great. But don't come here higher. Of
Right.
course, they did the same shit. They came like, because I think her car payment was like $250. So they came with something like, well, this one's, the best we could do for that car is $280, something like that. I'll say, well, then I guess we're gonna have to figure something out because
Right.
she got this rental until she find a car. So
right.
you know what I'm saying? We out of here. Oh, hold on. So they went to the other room.
Yeah,
They
that's where the big guy
They
sits.
start talking and shit because it's a glass. Like
Yeah.
the whole room is glass, so I can see them in there talking and shit. So then the other guy comes out. He's like, "Well, it shows in the system that you guys still have a car that you guys are making payments on. I said, she just wrecked that car. They just cut the check today. That car is done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The car's paid off. Oh, it is? All right, we're back. Ran back there, came back. Oh, we got good news.
Yeah, we got good news, bro.
I
I love how they always, bro. The little shit that they do, like they think they're helping you out.
Right.
They ain't
But
helping you out.
But the whole time they're doing it, like I'm saying it real quick, but it's like a waiting game. Like we're sitting there waiting 30 minutes.
Each time they walk away, it's for 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, we're waiting there like, bro, I'm
30
hungry.
minutes.
Like I don't even want to deal with this shit. So they come back like, we got good news. Not only are we gonna get you in the car for that monthly, but you don't even have to put down that much. You put down $500 today and you're good. Mind you, she got a check from the accident, so it's like, do you want to pocket something and put it in your savings, or do you want to just put down and have even a lesser
payment?
So that's what I'm saying. Like you go in there, and
that's
you
what,
have
that's
to,
what
you
we
are
were.
the just like
do
Bobby
we want to
said.
drop $7,000 now to
Right.
only save $20 a month?
Right.
Or do
Don't
we want to
go-
save $2,000 now and pay the $20 a
Because
month?
my girl, like my sister, like I remember my sister went to a lot, and they just was like
First thing out the gate.
They're like, hey, we're gonna put you in this car. It's 3 years old. It got a whole bunch of third party shit in it, and it's gonna be $500 a month. Huh?
Yeah.
And she went for that.
Okay, I got a car
she
now.
went for that.
Yay.
And I'm like, dog, that's not how you do this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go there and you let them know, because it's when you go to a car dealership, 9 times out of 10, there's like another place over there, another place over there, another place over there,
I
and they
told them
all
that.
got. Some of them got the same vehicle sitting at every lot, like a Honda Sport.
Yeah.
That shit could be sitting on a Lexus dealership lot.
Yeah.
They
Really?
trying to get rid of.
Oh,
Yeah,
on
that shit's
God.
everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? So especially look online. Online is
Right.
the best place to start right now,
Okay.
because then you know the prices and you can start finessing what you want your payment to be.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you go in there.
So just to sum up, there was a
Yeah.
lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
Things change, whatever. Wound up paying a little bit more, but we got the deal
But y'all
we
met
wanted.
somewhere.
We
Yeah.
met somewhere, whatever. But that still was a headache
Right,
to deal with.
Right.
Yesterday morning, wake up, the fridge broke again. My fridge.
Did you
my
just
fridge-
get it fixed?
Yeah, I just got it
Yeah.
fixed. Same problem. So I call them up right away. Bring, hey, this shit happened again. Blah 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 blah. They're coming tomorrow to look at it. I don't have to pay for service charge.
You shouldn't.
Hopefully, it's not something else, but it's doing the exact same thing.
Damn, you
so
know, my mom's
so I think it's
AC
just a
broke
defective fucking part.
Last week when she came down, she realized that the coil had a leak.
Oh yeah.
So she had to had that whole shit.
So-
First, the AC people were like, "Oh, you need a new AC." So she's like, "What?" So she's like, "What's wrong with it?" Oh, the coils. So she called her AC, like one of our family friends. He's an AC guy,
Yeah.
but he just was busy that day. So she called him like, "Hey, I need a coil. They trying to charge me $5,000." He's like, "I'll get you a 15, and I'll come do it tomorrow."
Yeah. So this weekend was supposed to go buy car,
Yeah,
get glasses,
yeah,
go to SeaWorld, hang out with some friends, and drink beer,
yeah,
And you
and then
did.
come here and do podcast.
and bullshit.
Car went sideways for a little while. Had to battle for that.
But
Woke
got
up, the fridge is broken. Went to go glasses. I practically had to give up a kidney for glasses.
Huh?
It was
Damn.
so expensive. I went to the most bougiest fucking place
Why'd
in
you go to
Avalon.
freaking World of Glass or whatever it's called?
Every place that my wife's insurance company covered
Oh.
was booked for weeks.
Oh, yeah. That's nuts.
For an eye exam.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this was the only place that was available now. I called
Right.
last week and they're like, yeah, we can take you next week. So I was
Gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
well, I was supposed to be last weekend, but we had to cancel it because Kat got sick.
Right.
So we went for the eyeglass thing, and they wanted the cheapest frames was like $200. They wanted almost $400 for 2 pairs for me, and then my wife, because of her prescription is so bad,
Right.
it was almost $400 for 1 pair of glasses.
Oh, they on some.
So I'm
nutty
like,
shit.
no, I'm not
Damn near
looking.
drop
This is
your-
after
you
the
damn near
insurance.
drop your car's down payment in there.
I'm not looking to drop $1,000 for fucking.
And this is
Some
after
lenses.
insurance.
Yes.
Oh my God.
This is after insurance. That my wife's insurance is actually pretty damn good.
Right.
You know.
Jeez.
It's just a place.
So
they trying to get him in some Gucci and some shit.
got me a little heated already.
You better be able to see through shit with
Yeah,
them
they trying to
lenses.
get him
Now
Oakleys.
we go to SeaWorld.
Alright.
There's
The
no beer.
line just to get into the entrance with your vehicle.
Oh yeah, I hate that. Around
Where,
the block.
where the sign is?
Yeah.
You get out 528,
I know what you're talking
and
about.
then you go under the bridge, already the line. Right after you get that first light. So luckily my wife actually drove aggressively for once.
Ooh.
Pass all the way down, all the way around, and she cut almost all the line, all the way to the front where you see the sign that says SeaWorld.
Ah, she's
Right?
a savage.
So she probably saved us about 40 minutes.
Savage.
So I was
Nice.
like, all right, good. I
She's like,
taught
she
you
drive
well.
like Jeremy.
I taught you well.
That's what Jeremy did at WrestleMania.
So
Think
then,
of that line.
So then we get in, right? And we park on the furthest parking lot that I never even knew existed at SeaWorld. All right, that's how far we parked over.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we walk in, and I went, oh, look at all the fucking idiots over there in the ticket line. I'm glad I don't have to wait in that line. Yeah, we're going straight to that line over there.
Yeah,
because we got annual pass.
Yeah, we walking in that line.
Yeah. So we get in the line and we go up. Blink, blink, declined.
What?
What?
Hold on, try my card because I don't know. I was here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Blink, blink. Yeah, your account's on hold. I'm like, what? I was here 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So now that line that I just walked past laughing at all the motherfuckers, I was
you
in
gotta
that line too.
Damn.
Now I had to go back into that line and wait in that line. Come to find out that when we got the new Truist cards, I changed everything. But apparently SeaWorld, there's actually a couple of things you have to do in person. Like PetSmart, for you to cancel, you have to do it in person. There's certain places you got to do that. You got to sign something or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I guess SeaWorld, you can't change your credit card information online.
Right.
And I forgot that.
Ooh.
So
I didn't know that's what it was.
Quick shit to do.
So when I went to the lady, she was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. This is the card that's on file. I went, well, I guess I didn't do it, so I can't be mad at them anymore.
Right.
I'm mad at myself. Cool. Can we fix this? Yes. She fixed it.
Boom.
I paid whatever was owed, which was just 1 month.
Right.
Now we have to wait in the line again.
Jeez.
To get scanned to go in.
Right.
So I'm heated. I'm just standing there. You ever gone to an amusement park or any kind of sports entertainment, any kind of entertainment thing, and there's that one person in the line that just is so pissed, is like, why is he even here?
Right.
And you look
Look at that demon
look.
sitting over there.
Look how pissed he is. He's just hating life right now.
Right.
Why is he even here?
This is the happiest place on earth.
That was me yesterday in that line, just like this.
Ready to smoke somebody.
Yeah.
My wife over there, she's all like,
He waiting for an eye.
Yeah.
she's like,
He mad at himself though.
like my wife. So she's trying to
She's trying to tame the beast.
Yeah, she's like, I love you. I'm like,
Because he about to go in there.
I love you too.
He about to go in there and put he about to jump in the tank and put shampoo in a headlight.
And I'm just standing there like, I want to be pissed. I'm like, damn it, woman, just let me fucking be pissed. And then she all getting all close. She's looking at me, but I'm not looking at her. And then I could tell she wants to. She's like, I want to get a kiss. So I just went,
No.
Yeah.
I just want to be pissed.
You want to be mad.
Like, let me be pissed, woman.
Yeah,
you
let
know?
me be mad. I feel it.
Oh man.
And then I found out it was my fault, so I was all good. Yeah. But it just sucked because it was like, fuck, man, this is supposed to be a good weekend.
I had a pissed off moment at Universal Studios.
And every line in there was so fucking packed.
Oh yeah, it's Saturday, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was so mad. Never again am I going to any amusement park between the hours of noon and 4 o'clock.
Nah, you got to get there early.
We always go when it opens, but because we had the eye doctor thing,
Yeah.
originally I had set the eye doctor to 3 o'clock, expecting to go to the park early.
Yeah.
My wife's like, oh, but remember, they don't start really serving food at the kiosk because it's the 7
Until
Seas
11.
food things.
Till 11,
So
right.
like the Food and Wine Festival is their version of that.
Yeah.
And they don't start till 11.
Yeah.
So she's like, remember, it might be better to do the eye doctor first and go later.
Right.
So I moved the appointment
Yeah.
earlier because of that. Then all of a sudden I found out one of our friends was going. One of our group of friends was going already. If they weren't there, I would have left.
Damn.
Jeez.
Once our shit got declined, I would have left at that point. But because my friends were in the park,
It was already a thing.
I stood in the long line after the long line before getting back in the long line.
Got you. Yeah.
It was just one thing after another. It's just
long story short, I was invited to go to Islands of Adventure Universal on Friday, so I took a day off. It was somebody's birthday. You know, I ain't gonna get into too much details, but the birthday girl lives in Lakeland. So that's like 40 minutes away.
so like almost an hour 45.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So
Well, it depends. From here straight down I-4.
yeah,
probably,
I-4.
Probably a good hour.
Universal. Yeah. So it was their whole deal. When it came to the morning of, they kind of was backing out of it. Everybody had took days off, bought tickets, and the main person is backing out of it. Have fun, guys. It's my birthday, but have fun. So they're like, what the hell? So, it's like 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning. We're heading over there because the gates open at 8. We get over there and we're on the phone with them like, man, get your ass up. Get the babies ready.
Yeah.
Just meet us at the park. So finally, we get over there. We go straight to Velociraptor coaster.
Oh, yeah.
Ride that off the top.
How was it?
Amazing. This is like my
It's a
second
good
time.
coaster?
Yeah, it's my second time riding it.
Because I hear nothing but bad shit about that icebreaker joint at SeaWorld.
Really?
Everyone
It's not-
says it's not worth the wait and it's very physical.
Oh, like it hurts you?
Like you get off that needing a painkiller, a chiropractor,
I'm
and a
gonna tell
new
you,
leg.
once you ride, and it's funny because they've been tweet beefing the icebreaker versus Velocicoaster coaster. They've been tweet beefing each other, like sending subs, like how you say Borderlands was sending subs to games.
Yeah.
The theme parks are sending subs. Like our coaster's better than your new coaster.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you right now, Velocicoaster, I don't know what it is, but they done figured out how to make the smoothest roller coaster. You don't feel the shaking of it. It's so smooth. I don't know if you ever been on Cheetah at Busch Gardens. That's a smooth roller coaster. It's made by the same company. They just know how to make a smooth roller coaster. The Hulk feels rough compared to the Velocicoaster.
Really? And I
Yes.
don't even think the Hulk is that bad.
And the Hulk is not that bad. That's what I'm saying.
At all.
This is even smoother. It's like you're on ice.
But it's crazy because the Kraken at SeaWorld, I guess like you said, is different developers, but like the Kraken at SeaWorld is one of the smoothest ones I've been on.
Yeah, for sure. It's on that level.
But from what I hear, Icebreaker is like it should be called neck breaker because everyone coming off that shit feels some type of way.
Yeah. Jeez. And then we got on Hagrid's motorbike. We waited like when we got to Hagrid's motorbike adventure, whatever, it was at 100 minutes.
Goddamn.
And this was 8:00 or 8:30.
That's how it is of the Pandora ride in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, the passenger.
The second they open the door, it's already an hour wait.
I said, "Holy shit!" And the line
Everyone runs there.
The line was outside the queue, like it was with fences and everything all the way to the bathrooms. Like it was crazy, bro. So it was. Matter of fact, the line started outside of Harry Potter World. To put it like that, it was in the Sinbad. It was in this. If you know Sinbad, where that show used to be, Sinbad Adventure Show, that's where the line started. Where the talking fountain is. And then you went past the train and then into the ride. Like it's like crazy, bro.
Oh, I'm mixing parks. Islands Adventure.
Islands Adventure.
Okay, I was mixing entrances to the parks. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
That's still nuts.
Yeah, so we did that. By the time we did those two rides,
because that's where Dueling
showed
Dragons used to be.
Yes.
All right, so so it's a straight shot from Sinbad, but
but it's still a wrap. It's still a little wrap.
Yeah. That's
so
far.
so we did that. Then she finally got here. But when we got there, we took the train from Harry Potter Islands Adventure to Harry Potter Universal because we're like, all right, let's get some food while they're getting parked and stuff. We'll be eating. So we get out the thing. As soon as we get out the train station, there's a hamburger place like Richie's Hamburger or something like that.
Yeah.
Richie's,
Richter's.
Richter's.
Yeah. Because Earthquake used to be over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we jump in there, grab the big ones. Boom. We knock it down. Good. We walk out. We're full. We're stuffed. We start looking around. What the fuck? It's Mardi Gras. They got all the little food vendors up for Mardi Gras. That shit smelling good. I'm mad as hell now.
Full stomach, mad as shit.
Full stomach with all this Cajun and bro, I was mad.
Don't hurt yourself. It's not good.
Oh, really?
I mean, unless they've changed, because we went to Mardi Gras probably about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
No good.
And I don't write reviews. I don't write anything, but I got an email because I bought the tickets online.
Right.
What would you rate this? Would you mind taking a time out to write a review to let us know how we did? Yes, I do.
And you know, this man's been to New Orleans, so he knows.
And I went, you need to stop calling that food authentic.
Damn.
There was nothing authentic about anything out there. The beignets was a sad, embarrassing piece of cardboard that you called a beignet.
Now I feel
You
good then.
disrespected, bro. I blew them up. I didn't get no comments back. Zero. I'm like, this will be the last time I'm going there because this is the furthest thing from Mardi Gras.
Wow.
I have lived Mardi Gras. I eat Cajun food every year when we go to New Orleans.
You gave me. Like that shit is just a little bit of and it's just a different
that
it's
voodoo,
a different plate.
that voodoo shit?
Yeah.
Call it the
Don't feel unless they drastically changed, don't feel bad.
damn.
That Richter burger was probably better.
It was good though. The fries was good, everything was good. But all right, man.
Yeah, we're in deep.
Yeah, we in deep.
Well, that's fine. It is what it is.
It is, man. It's one of those days, man.
Yeah,
We're all hurting, man.
We're 58.
Honestly, we all hurting.
We almost called out today.
No cap.
I think all of us was hoping one of us
was gonna
be like, yo, I'm not really feeling it.
When you sent that text and shit, I'm like, oh, please say something's wrong and he needs a day because I need a day. And he said, are we all good? I'm like,
I was like, yeah.
you can ask my girl because when I saw that text, I was like, shit. She's like, everything all right? I was like, nah.
So I sent the text. I'm like, so we good for tomorrow? Just checking. Trav's like, yeah, I'm good. That's like, say, yeah, I'm good. And I went, fuck.
Yeah, bro. I mean, because I was thinking in my head, I'm like, damn, because I mean, next week I got a birthday party to go to, my niece's birthday party. Then the following week is my birthday.
After next week, it's probably gonna be a month. I was thinking about that today too, because you got your birthday weekend.
Yeah.
Then I'm going camping.
Oh,
then it's Mother's Day
And I
weekend.
got a family beach day on like the 15th, some shit.
Ain't that next weekend?
I think so.
That's next weekend.
The 13th, some shit.
That's next weekend,
That's
fam.
next weekend. So literally, this might be the last day in the studio until after I get back from Jamaica. Jamaica.
All right,
You
man.
gonna come back with
If I come back.
That's what I'm saying. That's some house cleaning right there, man. The show's still coming out, but it might be a little.
You might actually see Lexx on a freaking
main show.
He gonna be in here
show.
by himself.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's get into some news, man. This shit was funny as shit. Bobby hit the chat mad as shit in Discord. Oh, I read it like he was mad.
Yeah.
And he's like, Need for Speed is coming out to the current gens. And I'm like, Bobby, current gen is, we're in it now. We're on
we're gonna do this.
We're on it
Listen.
But I get what he was saying because time is flying. But go ahead.
2K's been out for how long? They had 2K last year for PS5 and PS4.
Right.
2K now for PS5 and PS4. Yeah. Their terminology is next gen PS5, current gen PS4.
Yeah.
So if you talk to anybody who not even is just religiously playing 2K, anybody who plays 2K, that's how they call it.
Right.
Next gen is PS5, current gen is PS4.
Right.
Yeah.
So when they worded it that way, my 2K
right.
intuition
And that's what I'm saying. I think developers
choose
pick
and went
choose.
like, okay, so
yeah,
Right.
Because like I think the developers pick and choose, but like the main like IGNs and stuff.
because read what it says, because it says coming out for current gen, but then it says it's not for PS4. So for me,
right,
it's like, wait a minute, he just contradicted himself. He said they're not making it.
Right.
It's only for current gen, but they're not making it for PS4
because we're in that gray area. Because it's been a year since we've been in PS5.
And once someone said that in the Discord, I was like, yeah, okay, it has been over a year. I get it.
We're in the gray area. So you can't be
but
like...
then why is 2K still calling it current gen, next gen?
Well, that's what I'm saying. By the time this jumps out, by the time this Need for Speed drops, what you're saying is this November, the 2K that you're playing, they're not going to be calling next gen and new gen. They might not, you know what I'm saying? They might
be last gen.
Last gen and current gen,
which
right.
a lot of rumors are saying people are hoping that they're not going to split game this year.
I think this might be I think this is the last year for because this to me right here, this whole Need for Speed discussion is the turning point of gaming in this generation. This is the point where if you still got a PS4 or Xbox One, like, oh yeah, go ahead, check. Yeah, if you got a PS4 or Xbox One,
you might not be playing with people.
It might be a wrap for you. How we looking? Okay. It might be turned into a wrap for you because not only did they say about that, but they also said and how do y'all feel about before I bring up the next subject? How do y'all feel about Need for Speed being only PS5, Xbox Series X? You know,
I have a PS5.
I mean, I got a
PS5. Sorry, PS4 guys.
That's what I'm saying. How do you feel about the PS4 guys? That Heat was the last game for them. I mean, Heat was a good game.
He wasn't bad. He was good.
He was a good game. So
But here's the thing.
Go ahead.
With PS5 being as powerful as it is, at some point they have to just dive in.
Right. They have to get the chains
at
off
some point,
of
some
them. Get the
games,
PS4 chains off me.
They just have to dive in, go in. This Unreal Engine 5's got to start to show its, spread its wings, do its thing. The PS4, they might have to make a separate title for PS4 guys.
Right. Or just put out a DLC for the Heat.
Yeah.
And call it a day. Here's some new cars. Here's a new track. Here's a new small little island. Whatever.
Something for PS4.
No, they don't need to do all that. They don't need to do all that.
Give them Need for Speed Most Wanted.
No.
Need for Speed Plus.
No. They don't need none of that. Just give us our Need for Speed for next gen because...
No, we good. I'm talking about for PS4.
Yeah, we're good. We're golden, but you mean some people ain't as
man,
lucky.
I told you I don't care about them no more. I'm sorry.
You
don't care about PS4.
Man, I saw
if Lexx was here, he'd be saying the same thing.
Right, but think about it like this, right? I saw this on Reddit. I saw this on Reddit, right? It was so funny to me. Speaking of like people who have PS5s, people who don't have PS5. This guy wrote on Reddit in the PS5 forums or whatever saying, "Hey, my PS5 died. I have warranty through Sony, so went ahead and contacted Sony. I shipped out my PS5. They shipped me back a PS5 like this.
Ooh, okay.
But it wasn't my original PS5. It was a rebuilt or
Loaner,
refurbished.
like a learner.
No, not a loaner. Like, this is your PS5 now. We fixed this PS5. It's yours. Because what's going on is like you're sending in your broke PS5, and they're just sending back. They're just gonna send you a PS5 they already fixed.
Yeah,
it's like an ongoing cycle.
Yeah, that's how it is in most places.
Right.
Like a lot of times when you go to like,
I got my Xbox. The same time my Xbox died, my Xbox 360 Red Ring, it was the same deal. I sent out an Xbox, but they sent me a whole different Xbox.
Remember when Edwin lost his PS5? What, like 2 months he didn't have it for?
Right. But what I'm saying is that once he got the new PS5 or the refurbished PS5, he's like, it has scuff marks on it and scratches on it, and I told him that, they're like, well, sorry, we only guarantee you a system that's working, functional. God. We're not with the cosmetics. They're like, here's a link to buy the plates.
The plates.
And
here's
call it a day. Right.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, but this dude is crying. Dude, you have a PS5.
It works.
It works.
Yeah.
Some people can't find one
right.
to save their life right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this year, 2022, seems like this is the last year for last gen or whatever you want to call it, current gen, PS4 gen. It's last year because not only that, the rumors that came out for Need for Speed that this year we're getting a next gen only version, but they're saying that God of War Ragnarok is the last PS4 exclusive. Like, that's it. After that, every exclusive moving forward will be PS5 only.
Of all the titles, not just God of War.
Once God of War drops, the Ragnarok drops this year.
That'll be the last PlayStation.
That'll be the last
total
PS4
exclusive.
Total exclusive PS4 exclusive. Wow. Everything else, like if the next Spider-Man, PS5 only. The next God of War, Last of Us, PS5 only.
I saw this morning Horizon 3 leaked.
Horizon
Sony's
3
supposed to be going all in on Horizon,
right? So,
but we already knew that.
Yeah,
I already leaked that myself,
right. You know how that goes.
I know how the story went.
You know how that goes.
Forbidden West was a setup.
That's what I'm saying.
Game.
That's what I'm saying. Every game that we've played that comes from PlayStation, they give us a good enough ending where we know we want more, and you know they're gonna give us more. There's not one series in Sony's catalog that can't continue. God of War could always continue.
Even Uncharted.
Infamous can always
Uncharted.
Uncharted. Come on, man.
But they can find a way.
They can find a way.
They left it to where they can easily find a way.
People can get out of retirement. Folks got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Shit can happen.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to hear that. But I'm like, bro, by Christmas time, y'all better have more systems available, man. Because if y'all finna start cutting the rope.
Do you really think that they would do that if they didn't have some sort of plan to have more PS5s out in the world?
Yes.
I mean, I even seen reports that Microsoft is paying for prioritizing chips and shit. You know what I'm saying? The chip shortages. Microsoft is throwing out blank checks to get the chip shipped to them first before PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? They playing dirty games in that business world. You know what I'm saying? But of course, Sony always got plan B, plan C.
They always spending money to try to keep up, man.
They got to do something. They got to throw money.
They got to catch up, and yet people still rather have a PS5.
Well, because that's the thing. When it comes to Sony, it's more than just
their only scapegoat.
It's a culture.
I can easily get an Xbox over a PS5 right now.
Right.
Because that's what Darren did. One of our friends. He's like, I'm tired of waiting for a PS5, so fuck it. He went and bought an Xbox One.
You can buy the little white Xbox.
Yeah, those are everywhere. I seen that shit in the Amazon store. Them S's ain't selling, bro.
Right now.
I just saw a deal. Matter of fact, they giving you like if I trade in my Xbox One, my old ass Xbox One X, they giving deals over there in Germany. It might come over here, but they giving out a deal that you trade that boy in, it's like 150 on top of that, and then you get an Xbox Series S.
Well, remember your PS4 not too long ago. You get it if you return it, you get like $250 back in store credit.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
That's what I got.
Yes.
I mean, like, damn.
Remember when he said it?
It holding weight. That PS4 hold weight.
Yeah, it do.
So
they still making.
I'm like I said, I'm looking forward for the new Need for Speed. But it's crazy because if that comes out in November, the other thing that's coming out at the tail end in September, I want to say, Test Drive. There was Need for Speed guys
November?
on PlayStation. In the beginning PlayStation, you either was a Test Drive guy or a Need for Speed guy.
Right.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, I was a Test Drive guy.
I played Need for Speed.
I played Test Drive.
Yeah, I was Need for Speed.
I played it, but I was always.
I like Burnout too, but it wasn't as good.
Yeah, I played Burnout too,
good,
but it was still always Need for Speed.
Yeah, but then once Test Drive kind of like went to the shadow realm You know what I'm saying? I turned into a Need for Speed guy. I got into Need for Speed when it was what was it, Carbon or Most Wanted? Most Wanted.
That's when I played Carbon. Was Carbon good?
Not Carbon. I'm sorry.
I'm
Most
just
Wanted. Most Wanted.
Carbon is my favorite.
Most
Wanted too.
Yep.
Once I saw that, you know when you run through those, when you run through the tolls,
races, man.
when you ran through those tolls and you get this little picture shit.
Drifting a whole canyon road. There's nothing that feels better than that.
I did not play Carbon. Damn, I feel like I missed out now.
Carbon to me, I love. It's like right there.
Underground 2 or Most Wanted?
I mean, Underground 2 is the GOAT.
Underground 2, bro.
Like Modern Warfare.
You can't
It's
really.
so goated, but
Like every time they talk about another Need for Speed, even with this Need for Speed, they keep saying the blurbs will be more like Underground. Will be more like Underground.
Underground 2 was so undefeated.
It's like it's hard, bro. Underground 2 was just so the soundtrack for that game, the decals, the neon,
had
it was just
the
a
Royal
wave.
Flush decal.
It was just a wave right there.
One.
It was just a wave, bro. That whole Underground 2 was like you had like I don't know nobody that didn't own Underground 2.
Right.
It's just like Modern Warfare. I didn't know nobody that didn't own that game.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of car games, Gran Turismo 7 just put out their one of their big updates, update 1.11.
Another one.
That's the one that I posted in Discord. That's the one that raised the money up, man. And did added I think the endurance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they even added like some more customizations to the anti-lag because I guess anti-lag only had on and off. Now they have off, weak, and strong. So I guess that could even be a game changer right there in itself. But how y'all feeling, man? I saw the list for the payouts, and some of the payouts damn near doubled. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, I think the lowest I saw was probably like 10 grand, and that was on the dirt race ones because they were already hot anyways. People were farming them races anyways, so they just added like another 10, 15 grand to those. What do you think, man?
That's y'all, man. I hadn't played Gran Turismo.
I'm with Gran Turismo. I'm at the point where I'm only playing if we're all on it.
Right, I got you.
You know, it's like,
because you credit roll, right?
No.
Man, you better just finish them little 30 books and get the credits on that, man, so you can get something on your belt. You won't do it. I mean, I'm chipping away at it little by little.
I'll eventually
when
do
it comes close to the end of the year and he's looking at, well, what did I start?
He gonna boot that on.
What did I not finish?
Oh, shit, I'm on book 30. Man, let me get this out of here.
I got Dying Light's done. Horizon's done. Tiny Tina's done.
Dying Light ain't really done, though.
Yeah.
I'm joking, because, I mean, Dying Light, they just announced, man, that new game plus.
So what you going to do now, Steels?
Oh, it is final? They are?
Dropping this month. Later this month.
So what you going to play now, Steels?
They just announced that.
I don't know. There's a couple of.
You got a backlog?
There's a couple of things. Actually, I don't have that big of a backlog.
I don't remember him having a big
I
backlog.
beat most of the games I started.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
But I mean, I don't know. There's something coming up soon that I could potentially be grinding that has a ring.
Evil Dead?
Has a ring.
A ring in it somewhere.
Oh, Elden Ring?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I mean,
he gonna Tex got you to get it?
I mean, Elden has the word ring in it.
Tex.
I mean, wrestling has a ring in it.
Okay. You're gonna get Elden Ring after what I said.
This man got us, man.
He got me for sure. I was like, man,
For sure,
no way.
I'm like, Tex, you did that?
I was gonna say you're fucking playing Elden Ring, you psycho.
You psycho.
After I seen someone beat it in 12 minutes last night,
that ain't gonna be none of us.
Yeah, ain't gonna be none of us.
It was ridiculous to see.
All right, let's talk about real quick. Max Payne 1 and 2 remake, man. We covered it on the live. I'm excited. Remedy, Rockstar.
I only played Max Payne 2, so
I mean, did you enjoy it?
From what I can remember, it was pretty dope.
I mean, that bullet time, man. I haven't seen them use that bullet time mechanic in any games I can think of recent.
Why not make a new one? Why are they doing?
Well, I just think it's science at this point.
Right.
Remedy ain't got the payola to make a new one, and Rockstar probably ain't on that.
They don't want to.
Oh, here was my big question that I missed on Thursday. I wanted to talk about. That's why I brought it back up. Do y'all think are we gonna get this Max Payne remake before or after GTA 6?
Before. Everything before GTA. Everything before GTA 6.
With them coming out with this last update and then this whole GTA Plus bullshit.
Yeah.
Everything that the Grand Theft Auto does that's not GTA 6 is just telling me more and more that either it's just nowhere near what we think where it's at in production, or it doesn't even exist?
Oh shit! It might be some shit
This
beyond
GTA thing, I feel
They
like
might
one
not
day
even have
it's
it.
just.
I mean,
They might not even have it for
what's the
real.
other game that they've done
maybe
this
they
with?
do. And one day they
Breath
just
of the
like,
Wild too.
Yeah, they just keep.
It's
Milking.
Because they have a big fan base.
Like they just
Yeah.
keep hanging it
Here's
over
the other
everyone's
Zeldas.
Right,
Here's
right,
the other
right,
ones.
right.
Yeah, I would I would have to say we'll get them too before
Damn.
GTA 6 ain't coming out anytime soon. Bro.
I think they have. Honestly, I think they
They're
have
gonna have-
GTA
they're gonna
6.
they're gonna
and
shock
they
the
just-
world
It's
with
in a
GTA
vault,
6.
and they just saving it for a rainy day.
Yeah, the vault in the Borderlands.
This year,
it's in a Borderlands vault.
All right, I'm gonna put it like this. Y'all clip
Uh-oh.
this, whatever.
All right.
If
Be
we
careful.
don't get at bare minimum a GTA 6 logo by the end of this year, that shit ain't coming. That shit ain't coming out anytime soon. I'm on Bobby's train at that point. If we get to Game Awards and we ain't seen shit about GTA 6, I'm on Bobby's train.
Did we ever say
For
that
sure.
we were going to
Game
get God of
Awards.
War before GTA 6?
We are getting it. It's coming out this year.
But I'm talking about.
Did y'all mention that?
Yeah, I think
I'm
we
pretty
said
sure
long
y'all did.
ago.
I'm pretty sure y'all did. Y'all wanted that shit out last year.
Yeah, I remember I took a hot take talking about we were getting a trailer in February or some bullshit.
All right, let's talk about House of the Dead, man. Remake might be coming to PS4, man. That arcade,
the
rail
arcade
shooter. Yeah.
What's a rail shooter? I've never heard that term.
A real shooter.
Rail shooters is like time crisis. You ever go in the
Well,
arcade?
where it just goes one screen to the next to the
yeah,
next.
you
like
just
Jurassic Park.
You're using the little
Walking
laser
Dead and
guns.
shit.
Okay.
You don't have control over the walking.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
okay,
considered
okay.
a rail shooter because you're on a track.
Oh,
And
okay.
you're just shooting shit. You go to the next room, shooting shit.
Yeah.
go to
Okay,
the-
okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
they call those rail shooters.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? For this to come to a PS4, I don't think it's gonna.
Why not call them simulator shooters?
It's not a sim.
No, yeah, it's not a sim.
But like I said, I don't think this. It just came out for the Switch.
Not too long ago, yeah.
See,
think
Switch
last
would be
week-
good on.
It's on the Switch,
I think
That's
it's
what it
good
should
on the
be
Switch.
for. I feel like that's where it
yeah.
should stay.
but I don't think it'll do good. Maybe on PSVR. I can see it working well on PSVR
Yes.
Yeah.
because that
Yes.
makes sense.
But it's like that one with Carnival something.
Oh yeah, the Dawn by whatever the people who made.
No. It's a VR game where you like on a roller coaster. And
Yes,
you're
I know
shooting
exactly
clowns
what
and
you-
shit. It's
yeah.
called Carnival something.
Yeah, but it's by the same people who made the game that we like. The game where you have to make the choices with the teenagers in the woods.
Oh, Until Dawn.
Until Dawn. It's a spinoff from Until Dawn.
Oh, okay.
The same developers.
Until Dawn was
But
good.
yeah,
But I'm saying
pretty
it
much
would be
same
like
same
that.
mechanics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that'd be better for VR than actually PS4.
yeah,
watched
yeah.
our
So
review.
like I said, hopefully this is
I'm not down with just like moving a cursor and pressing X.
right. Not cool with that.
on a PS4.
Right, because they did that.
Maybe a Switch.
It's part of that
Right,
freaking
right,
Matrix demo.
Yeah.
You know, when you're on the car and you're just shooting the shit and pressing X, that's a rail shooter. You know, you don't have no control. You're just seeing shit blow up in front of your face.
Yeah, and then sometimes when you get close to the cursor, it moves it there for you. And you just
Right.
press the
Yeah,
button.
yeah,
Damn, I'm good with these transitions days, man. Speaking of the Unreal Engine Matrix demo, Witcher 3 is being developed on Unreal Engine 5, and they saying the reason why they're choosing Unreal Engine 5 instead of their homemade engine that they made Cyberpunk with. You know what I'm saying? They said that they want to use those open world features that they keep raving about with the Unreal Engine 5 that, you know, is so
For Witcher 3
for Witcher. Oh, sorry, Witcher 4. Are we at 4, right?
Witcher 4 would be the newest
would be the newest one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Didn't
I'm
they
sorry.
just upgrade Witcher 3?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, they're supposed to be coming out with the update. Yeah, so yeah. Well, the next Witcher game, they didn't even put a number on it. That's right. They didn't even put a number on it. It's the next
Okay.
Witcher game, so it could be called Witcher Dawn of Time. I don't fucking know.
If it's called that, that'd be crazy.
But yeah, it's gonna go with Unreal Engine 5 because Unreal Engine 5 seems like we should be getting more games this generation than we ever did before. Because I watched the little tech demo that they had earlier this week on, I believe it was Tuesday. They had like a presentation because they launched it. It's fully launched now. It's not in beta. It's not in only certain people have it. You could go online right now and buy Unreal Engine 5 and build a game today. Like it's out.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they showed like a shooter. Like dude was like, I'm gonna make a shooter today. And dude made a whole level with the lights and the orbs and the shit. Like it was just snap of 2 seconds. He made a map and the shit was ready to go. Like literally, as they're making a level, he could play, and he's in there with the gun shooting shit off. Okay, I like that. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and wait. So I'm like, bro, if one man can do that in 5 minutes during a presentation, what can a team of people do?
that are dedicated.
with that same kind of.
Yeah.
Because before, the way he was explaining was like before you had to close this software, open up this software to do this. Now you can all do this all in real time.
We need a new shooter too, a new shooting title, something different.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm just saying, and then they have the open world thing where it'll auto-populate the world. Like you say, hey, this is my parameters. I want 10 streets, 10 buildings, 3 mountains. Right. And that shit will just, and that shit will go off. And then you can just go in there and customize that shit. I'm pretty sure.
That on the sound.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited for Unreal Engine 5 and seeing what it could pump out, because if we could get back to like the PS2 era, where we was getting games like damn near every week, that'd be dope to me. And I feel like we're gonna get to
like
that.
good games, not just like B simulators coming out next week.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
because we getting games every week.
Right, but what
like,
I mean is like it seems like indie developers that are using Unreal Engine 5 can make games that look like AAA games,
right,
quicker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because indies.
Can you imagine at that point when Ubisoft was just cranking out Assassin's Creed? How many more Assassin's Creed games?
They was dropping Assassin's Creed like every year.
They were dropping 2 a year almost.
It got nasty.
Can you imagine how many Assassin's Creeds they could have dropped in 1 year with that shit?
Each console has an exclusive Assassin's Creed.
Each console has an exclusive console. That's crazy.
Don't tell them that. They might do some shit like that. Can you imagine them doing some shit like that?
This is the Assassin's Creed for Xbox, and this is the Assassin's Creed for PlayStation. And we got a Switch one too. No one's gonna play it, and everybody's gonna buy a system just to. So exactly, that's crazy. Not everybody, but I mean the diehards. Right. Speaking of the diehards, you know what I'm saying? Not even the diehards, the big fans of JRPGs, man. Ooh. They got some good news today. Yeah. Or was it last night? I woke up last night.
It was last night to this morning.
Yeah. I guess they had some kind of anniversary event.
25th, 20th, or 25th?
20th anniversary for Kingdom Hearts. And they showed a little announcement trailer, man. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in right now. They showed a little announcement trailer for it's official, man. Kingdom Hearts 4, man. And
Disney and Square Enix.
I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game,
right?
Never, but I'm definitely gonna pick up Kingdom Hearts 4. You know,
shout out to the chat
most lovable,
too,
man.
Shout out to the gang chat. They've been talking about it. Phone been ringing since last night. They all geeked about it, showing love to Biggs and everything like that.
Yeah, because we know that was a game that I saw Biggs take vacation time to play.
He's beaten that game 12 times already,
probably in
its entirety. And with this announcement, he would have beat it 2 more times.
Right. So
on his phone,
he would have played the whole
every
series,
console. On every console,
right? And it's a different art style. I don't know if y'all seen the teaser trailer. It looks a little. It's a little. I don't know. I don't know if he would like.
He looks a little more girlish.
He looks a little
more feminine.
I just feel like it's just more like realistic. Like it's not as cartoonish as it normally is. What do you think, Dan? Have you seen the teaser, little teaser announcement?
I got a picture of it right here. This is definitely a lot more lifelike than.
Yeah, it's more lifelike than it is before. So I'm kind of curious on how that's going to deal with performance, how that's going to deal with the story and everything that comes with it. Like, why is it this kind of art style? Because how is the Disney characters going to look?
I think.
Like, how is Mickey Mouse going to look in this?
I think maybe they're catering more to the Final Fantasy side.
Right. That's what it looks like.
Than the Disney side.
But that's what I'm saying. So maybe he's in a different dimension?
Yeah, maybe they're kind of going to flip the mood a little bit, where maybe it's not so Disney heavy. Because
do you think when do you think we're going to get this?
I don't know if the mouse will allow
because the Kingdom Hearts has always been one of them games. Kingdom Hearts is one of them games that do you think we're getting Kingdom Hearts 4 or are we getting the remake? What we getting first, man? Remake Part 2 or Kingdom Hearts 4? What we getting
We're
first?
not going to get Kingdom Hearts anytime soon. If it's anything like it was with 3,
we might have to
wait
till
10 years.
It's the tail end of PS5.
Yeah. They might be teasing the PS.
Yeah, because it says this is very early.
Official.
Yeah.
So. This might be a catfish again.
Low
key, that teaser might be a catfish.
If we're talking Unreal Engine 5, like you said,
I mean, this doesn't have to.
No, but I'm saying if they can use it, but they're flipping it where they're going more Final Fantasy esque than Disney, this could be something. Okay. So I think we'll be waiting for a long time.
Yeah, leave the comments below, man. Are y'all geek for Kingdom Hearts 4? Leave them purple hearts for the most lovable. We know he's up there. He's up there with his PS5.
He would already have all the information.
I might try to play it again.
This might have been a Kingdom Hearts 4 episode.
Because I bought the first comprised disc that had like 5 games.
Yeah,
first 5 or 6 games. But for some reason, it's so weird. I started to get nauseous playing them. I don't know if it's because of the flashing with the lights.
There's a lot of flashing.
I was gonna say maybe it's that, and maybe just the frame rates. It's just weird shit could happen with those older games.
Yeah, so I don't know. If
I don't
want
to take away from the game, but it seems like for me personally, like if I was
enjoying it, but
start
it's just
with the third one.
That's what I'm saying.
The other two are just like its time is gone. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just it would be so hard for me to play it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do it for the lovable man. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we got to, man. You got to.
Even the boys, boys in the group chat, like, yeah, I'm about to re-rock. I'm like, man, damn.
You gotta rock, man. For the most lovable, man, you gotta.
I might just play 3.
Hey, do 3, but
you got. He didn't like that one. I thought
he didn't really like 3.
He didn't really like 3.
He didn't like 3,
which is so crazy because the most.
He was geek for 3. Like, weren't you the one he went to Disney Springs to go play the demo with?
Nah, that wasn't me.
Who he went with? He just went by himself?
He's known to do shit by himself.
Because I remember I told him about it. I was like, bro, I just went to Disney Springs and they had a whole store rented out with Kingdom Hearts shit in it, and they had PlayStations all around, and you could go to play demos. And he told me he went over there, waited in line, got up in there and shit. He talked about it on one of these podcasts.
If he didn't go with Hoop, he went by himself.
Okay.
Because Hoopa is the other person I know that's invested.
So I'm like, damn, that's crazy, man. So I'm like, they gonna do that all over again, man. I'm curious to just see where they going with this art style. That's the main thing. Where they going with this art style? Does this have something to do with the story,
right?
Or is this just, hey, we just want to make it more pretty?
I'm thinking back what Steele said because I think they're gonna do the Final Fantasy thing, but like you said, the mouse, man, get final say.
Man. Get the final say, man. If the mouse can't look like the mouse, he ain't in it.
No.
Right. Exactly.
You go see mouse.
But then again, we don't really know the story. Is the mouse still even part of the story anymore?
Shit, Lord knows.
So
Lord knows.
We'll see.
But all right, man.
Hey, hot take. We'll get GTA 6 before we get Kingdom Hearts.
Wow.
I believe that.
Okay, finally some light shit on GTA 6 for once.
Oh yeah. Before we get into the news, I said I was gonna do this. GTA Plus, man.
I just seen that last night.
I have it. I had it. I purchased it day one.
How much?
For the $5. It's $4.99 for a month.
That's not bad.
I'm not re-upping that shit for the next month.
It's not nothing.
It ain't worth it. To me, it ain't really worth it because like they gave me like exclusive liveries. They gave me like I think they gave me a free car. Did they give me a free car? No, they didn't give me no free car. They gave me like a free upgrade. And then that was it. And then they gave me a free location for one of the garages, but like one of the expensive ones, right? So I'm like, oh, cool. I get to buy one of the expensive garages for free and get out of the little weak one that I have that's at the bottom of the map. Because Amazon gave me a free one too, but it was at the bottom of the map. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and get this free GTA Plus one. When I go to this is where my taste turned bad for it. I go to get my free garage. I'm going through the thing. And then they want to recharge me for my living quarters. They want to recharge me for the mechanics in there. They want to recharge me for the shit that I already own on the other one.
Right.
So it's not free. They still want to get at least $5. And once all that shit added up, it was already $500,000 or more. So I'm like, bruh, so the free $500,000 y'all gave me for the $4.99, y'all trying to take it away from me already.
Yeah.
This GTA shit sounds so
This
real.
is toxic, bro.
Like, it sounds so real. Like he's talking.
You know what I saw the other day too? Which listen to what he said. It can be bad. I saw something where Activision Call of Duty is thinking about doing a live monthly subscription for Call of Duty.
Jesus, man.
I'm telling you, they setting the trend, bro. They setting the trend.
But now, what if that includes the game every year?
GTA, not GTA, but with Call of Duty, I think it works better with Call of Duty because if I'm paying $5.99 and that's going to guarantee me new maps every month, new guns and shit like that,
different guns,
then that's
different
good.
liveries,
I'm paying $5.99 over here or $4.99 over here
outfits.
on GTA. I'm not getting much.
Right.
Like it's a list of shit, but it's shit that I already had. And my brother made a point when we were talking about it. He's like, bro, this $4.99 shit kind of seems like it's catered to the people who don't play GTA Online or new to
as
GTA
much
Online.
As you guys. Yeah.
Right. For the people who are broke as shit that don't have because before they gave me the free garage, I already own the garage. I already own the club. I already own the money shit. I already own a club. Like I already own all the main things that can make money. So this seems like it's catering more to people who are trying to play catch up. You know what I'm saying? Because GTA Online GTA Online is getting to like the Destiny place where it's like if you ain't put your time in on Destiny, you kind of like once you get like 1 or 2 expansions out of the loop of Destiny, you don't want to go back to Destiny because you're like, bro, I'm out of it, bro. I only did that one time. And that's when I had to go back and do the blacksmith shit. Yeah, we had to go. I skipped the blacksmith shit too. We had to get because you know what I'm saying. Wanted the fucking Outbreak Prime,
and then nobody
go back and get that shit.
Nobody wants to go back and do all that stuff. So you're on your own, you're solo, and it sucked really bad, bro. We barely. You got to be there when people are willing to grind it.
Shout out to you know what I'm saying, Yo General, and them guys that just helped us get the Outbreak Primes, man. I still thank you for that.
That was Yeah, I forgot. Empire.
Yeah, thank you, Empire for that, man. But like I said, GTA is going to get to that point because it seems like if you ain't making this money, man, you kind of SOL, bro. And so that $4.99, I would, if you're a game, if you already have millions in the bank, you already own the shit, do not pay for that $4.99 shit. Ain't worth it. If you're a new gamer and you want free shit out the gate and you want to get your business booming, because they give you like double money on certain shit and double RP on certain shit, go ahead and do the $4.99. And I was talking to my brother. I said, if they do like $4.99 double heist money, one of the months, I'll crank it up for that.
Right.
But I'm gonna cancel that motherfucker again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get my little take on that. I told you guys I would give it a try and see what I think about it. And so far, it ain't worth it if you got the funds already. If you already got the business already, it ain't worth it. Right. If you new to the game, then it's worth it. But other than that, and they got other shit for people who are new. They got like new packs that you can start out the gate with millions of dollars in free businesses. So sometimes it might not even be that worth it. But with that being said, man, what y'all got, man, for the news?
Is that time? Should we hit it?
Hit it, man. Shit up.
Oh,
shit.
I thought I was there. We'll do
that. Hey. It's the boys. Follow us at psandbspod.
It's the Steel's Kage show. The Steel Kage.
Steel's Kage. Kage.
It's like you about to pass out.
Bobby, night.
All right, we got some games coming out, but I'm only doing PS5 because
man. That's what I'm saying, man. Let's get to it.
You already know what the update is. You already know about the weekly Fortnite.
We care about it. So.
Yeah, man. More Fortnite shit.
Yeah.
PS5 coming out.
Might like this one though.
April 12th. Back for Blood: Tunnels of Terror.
Oh shit! That might be
expansion.
Is that free? Oh no, that's not free. You have to have the pass. Yeah. Does any of y'all bought the pass? Did you buy the $100 version?
No. I don't remember.
I don't think
might have bought the $100 version.
I might have, but I don't remember.
Because it says if one person in your party at least owns the expansion, then you can play. You can all play the Tunnel of Terror. At least one person in the party has to have the expansion.
Team up to explore 7 different dungeons that are overrun with enemies called Warped Ridden. The new cleaners are called Sharis, an axe-wielding firefighter, and Heng, a no-nonsense restaurateur. Additionally, the ultra-difficult no-hope difficulty.
There's a what?
The ultra-difficult no-hope difficulty.
Bro, that game already hard as shit. They made it harder?
Setting comes to Back for Blood alongside Tunnels of Terror. Thought it will be free. Though it will be free and available to everyone.
Okay.
So there you go.
Well, it's hard as shit, so of course they're gonna make it free.
Coming out April 14th. Road 96. This looks like a highway driving simulator.
We saw the trailer on this. I remember that.
Yeah, today's the day. You hit the road, adventure, freedom, escape, run, flee the regime, try to survive on a risky road trip to the border. You'll meet incredible characters and discover their intertwined stories and secrets in an ever-evolving adventure. But every mile opens up a choice to make. Your decisions will change your adventure, change the people you meet, maybe even change the world. There are thousands of roads across the I can't say that word. Nation of Petria. Which one will you take?
Hey.
Nobody Saves the World. Also, April 14th.
And it will have this game will, I think, just came out saying it's going to have local co-op.
When the ancient calamity reawakens, who can save the world? Nobody. That's you. You're nobody. Master the art of transformation to become a slug, a ghost, a dragon, or more. So this is like what? What was that game back in the day? Boy in the Blob or some shit? Or?
Oh, shit. I know what you're talking about.
So I guess someone's getting
Is it a Sega game?
Yeah.
I think this is like a 2D game now.
I don't know the name, but I know what you're talking about.
It's a new take on an action RPG from the creators of Guacamelee.
Ooh.
Complete quest to discover and swap between
really good.
15 plus. It is. It's pretty hilarious.
Hold on. And this is the Don't Be a Hero or whatever you just talking about?
Nobody saves the world.
Nobody saves the world? Okay, so I'm definitely going to look more deeper.
Mix and match abilities in unexpected ways to unlock and complete even more challenging quests. Explore vast open world. April 19th, Winter Ember. You are Arthur, the sole survivor of a massacre that devastated your family's legacy and tore them out of the history books. Thought to be dead, you emerge from exile 8 years later. The faceless man, kindled by flame and seeking vengeance, embark on an adventure unraveling a dark tale filled with twisted characters centered around a militant religion hell-bent on keeping control. Key features: a true stealth experience. As Arthur, you must stick to the shadows, infiltrate homes, and explore hidden passageways. But be careful not to be spotted. Choose your playstyle. Knocking out enemies may keep them quiet for a short time, but they'll eventually wake up. A quick slice to the throat may be a more permanent solution. But the bloodstain you leave on the carpet might be a dead giveaway. Keep your wits about you disposable. This shit just goes on and on. And on
it's
and
a
on
game.
And on and on
It's
and
a
on.
game.
And on the 21st, that's next weekend.
All right.
Orbit Industries.
Damn, how many games dropping this week?
In space, no one can hear you scream. Neither a victorious cry nor a loaded fusion. Let's see what kind of game this is. It doesn't really say.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, don't matter. You're a space pioneer. It's a strategic space station building game.
Oh, no, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm not playing SimCity in the space.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
All right, man. You got any updates?
Yeah, you can get your Assassin's Creed Fortnite skins. You can get they got Ezio and who's this chick? Vivor?
That man should know. You know the Assassin's Creed people?
VIVA. No, I'm sorry. VEIVOR.
All right. Y'all got it.
Name. Give me a second.
Anything else?
2K Season 6.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
2K Season 6 starts this week.
Yeah.
Do y'all know what is that adding, or is that doing anything special?
I don't know.
It
Any
says
new
here,
locations
zero
on the boat?
gravity. Blaze your own trail through the cosmos into the playoffs.
Is this for the 2K?
Yeah.
So you're playing in space?
That's what it's looking like.
Is that for the next gen version or old gen or last gen?
It doesn't say. It just says.
It sounds like the old gen. Because the boat normally goes to different locations,
It's called
right?
zero gravity. So maybe they're
The
just
cruise
going to
ship?
change the. They might just change.
had
Oh, so low gravity. So that means like everybody can dunk and do some Space Jam shit.
I don't know. They do some weird stuff, man. 2K's getting wild.
Yeah, 2K starting to go a little crazy.
Yeah,
It's like GTA without the
it's
shooting.
time to bring back NBA Streets.
We ain't gonna talk about it on this episode, but we got to talk about what Fortnite has done to the gaming industry.
Ruined it.
Low key, because there's games like I'm gonna just leave it right here. There's games like Rainbow Six Siege, that is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy, if you know Tom Clancy games, they are like, it has to be real. We're not putting no fake guns in this.
Right.
We're not putting no fake BS. Yeah. If you can't go get it from the military or from a gunshot, it ain't in the game.
There.
Yeah.
And now they're implementing like all these weird skins and shit.
Stupid dances and stuff like that. Same with Call of
Duty.
Duty.
They're doing all that. And Call of Duty's been doing it now.
And Halo
the fucking emotes,
right? And all this, and all this weirdo shit.
Yeah.
And it all came from Fall to Fortnite.
They've ruined it.
And I'm not a fan of it, bro.
I'm not either.
I'm not a fan of it, bro.
I don't like it either.
I just feel like they're catering to a certain demographic.
Right.
Kids.
Trolls.
Right. Kids. Right. Kids.
Trolls.
Mommy, I want the Fortnite skin.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, for us hardcore gamers, when I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege, I don't want to be shooting at no freaking clown. I want to be shooting at other people that look like me in the game.
You know, it's funny. Every time I go somewhere, perfect example, yesterday at SeaWorld, they had a breakdancing group near the icebreakers. Breakdancing.
Breakdance, icebreaker.
So they brought people out to do a dance, to dance. Or
the Fortnite dance.
If you go anywhere, and they always bring people out, every time it's a kid, when I'm like, look,
they're going to do the string shit.
Look. Yeah. This punk-ass kid about to do the floss. Watch.
9 times out of 10.
That motherfucker.
They do the floss. I'm like, I told you.
They do the floss.
I told you.
Waking up out of bed, it seemed like.
I told you. That's it. I'm like, that's all they do is Fortnite dances. That's all they know. Fortnite. And it's always the floss. It's stupid.
Right.
I want to punch the kid in the face.
Fortnite has gotten a lot of kids paid.
Stop doing that stupid shit.
You know what I'm saying? That might be my Sprockets light, man. But we ain't gonna talk about it too much. Like I said, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Because it's starting to get out of hand.
It is.
So next week,
like even
Fortnite is Sprocket.
Like no, low key. There's a game that Tom Clancy that they announced. Tom Clancy Defend or something. Remember, it's supposed to be like a battle royale, like an Apex kind of game. Remember that?
I don't remember.
Look it up. They literally took off the Tom Clancy part out of the title recently, like a week ago, because they want to get into that Fortnite space.
Yeah.
That's so
and
stupid.
Tom Clancy ain't gonna have that.
And what did Fortnite just do? No building. Why? Because Apex is winning.
Exactly.
Apex is catching up.
Right.
Apex is
definitely.
So why do you take? And then I saw people playing. It's like, why are they still like farming and like breaking stuff with the axe if you can't build?
Right.
I have no idea. I never. When I was on there, I wasn't. I think maybe just to destroy shit, but I wasn't building shit. I was just getting off. But it's still Fortnite. It just got to the point where it's just like, I'm just
surprised it hasn't got played out yet. Like,
well, they just
because of the kids,
bro, and it's free.
But it's like you're doing the same thing,
bro. I have nephews and nieces between the ages of 6
like people that
and
play
12.
Minecraft.
6 and 12, and
they
can't get enough of it, bro. They have a creator mode, and that's what they like playing. They don't even play the regular battle royale mode. They just go to these creator modes where people's made different games,
and they just kill each other.
Squid Games and all type of shit. They played. I was with my nephews, and we were playing a zombie like an Outbreak. They were pretty much not Outbreak. Back for Blood. They pretty much made a Back for Blood mode,
right?
In the creator mode in Fortnite. Wow. It's getting that ridiculous. So it's like I said, man. It's another topic for another day, man. But any Sprockets or anything?
Yeah, Sprockets was what we talked about earlier.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Man.
With that being said, man, it's been the boys. Shout out to the most lovable, always playing peace, baby.
You're gonna see us remote for the next few weeks.
Yeah,
we got lives. We do shit.
And I got some big shit coming. You know what I'm saying? About to take it to the next level, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been the boys, man. We out of here. Yeah.